Welcome to the next edition of the Jank Tank. Today we're going to be trying Rakdos Outlaws and explore. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. It's not going to be as edited down. It's probably why you're going to see this video much longer than normal. I want to showcase what I could do if it was just a normal, different editing of Arena, since it seemed to be the second most popular choice. So we're going to try it out on Arena and see how that works out. If you like this series, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification, alert for future videos. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Let's get there together. Let's get into this deck list and see the deck in action. So the deck list, we have one Tiny Bones, one Karisev, three Magdas. You know, it's technically not an outlaw, but she's honorary outlaw. Three Vadmirs, four Vile Smashers, two Breaches, KebbieG, Laughing, Jasper Flint. This is the card I really want to try. If any of these cards actually have a shot at being a decent card, it's this one. The card advantage it can bring to the table. We have Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Best Removal, and Explorer / Pioneer. Go for the Throat, Bitter Triumph, a little bit of additional removal. We have Tiny Bones showing up. Since all of our creatures are legendary, they all sprocket. We get more crimes, so that works out. Mana base, pretty, easy stock thing going on there. We have cliffs, pathways, shocks, slow lands, typical stuff there. Sideboard, we do have a couple of Duresses for control and combo. One Brave Enfeeblement for aggro / Amalia. We have two Bank Busters for the grindy matchups and control. One Unlicensed Hearse and one Ashiok for Graveyard Hate like Phoenix. Two Blot Outs for the Vampire matchup. Two Omnixilus for control. Now you also could substitute this for Liliana the Veils, but on Arena I do have Omnixilus, so I'm going to play that instead. Two Path of Perils for aggro. Two Orcus, Prince of the Undeath, also for aggro. So that is what we're trying out today. Let's see if this deck has what it takes to compete. Let's get into it. On the play, we'll just lead off the cliffs. They go. Canal and passes, sure. Play our cliffs. Play a Batmere. It's probably going to eat a Impulse or something, but that's fine. Opt. These Fatal Pushes are not as great, but they still kill Shredder, so that's pretty important. Don't be eyeing my dude. So rude, opponent. Alright, passes. We'll play Jasper. Say go. Plays an Opt. Bottoms. That's not too bad. No more removal, please. Leave my Jasper alone. I've seen a Phoenix. No, Lightning Axe. Oh man, there goes my Jasper. Alright, so no Phoenix. That's good. Haha, who's laughing now? Play a tap land. See goal. Single pathway and a Shredder. Praw. Seems decent. We will push that on our turn. Yeah. Gets two counters. We get to exile something. That was a land. Okay. First things first, we'll play a Batmere. Even though he does get a Connive trigger, but I'd rather get the commit a crime here. There's definitely an argument for the other way, but play a land and smack you, say go. Now, if he plays a Shredder at all, we will be pushing it. Shocks himself. Iteration. Opts. Okay. Draws a couple cards. Sleight of hand. So we know he has the Phoenix back. With a little bit of counters on it, I'm assuming. Just one Phoenix, though. Of course. So I guess Prof triggers before? Yeah. And since there's no legal targets, I guess, yeah, it fizzles. Don't be touching my dude. Leave it alone. Alright. Actually, I would rather that die than my Jasper, so that was fine. We'll kill your Phoenix. Aha, we drew an opt. So we'll start off with playing our Vile Smasher, and we'll do some opting. I don't want to see more lands. I guess we're destined for some lands. Smack, say go. Turns out, no matter what you do in Rakdos, it's just good. That's the takeaway. Rakdos is just such by far the best dual color combo in Pioneer. Doesn't matter what you're doing with it. Hey, leave my Jasper alone, opponent. Play Tiny Bone joins up. We'll just target you because I don't like seeing it. Hit you. Down to 7. Take it, opponent. Hits me for 1. Yeah. Passes. Aha! Tiny Bones. That's a damage. Target you. Which, technically, maybe I shouldn't be targeting him. We may mill the land. Smack you. Pass the turn. Now, we can always hit him and get back an Arclight Phoenix. Just for the giggles. The Tiny Bone giggles. Opponent. You got. Looks like a treasure cruise, if I had to guess, or a trespass. Yeah, there's the cruise. Iteration. Another cruise. You gonna snipe my Vile Smasher? You're thinking really hard into this. Okay. I'm getting both my threats. I understand. So Arclight Phoenix back. Rose's Prankster. Hits me. Vile Smasher. Play it. Say go. So now you are at 1. So any legendary creature we win. Actually, period. Even if he kills my Vile Smasher. Considers. Gets rid of an Ashiok. Sleight of hand. Not too bad. Still no Phoenixes in the yard. That's like the best case scenario. He plays a land. Whiffs there. Gets a treasure cruise. So that's +3 counters on a Prankster. Question is, am I dead? Thankfully, this is not a draw. 4. I'm at 11. I'm at 1. Right? Yeah. So, come on, deck. One time. Give me a card. Yeah. That works. Bam. Gotcha. So we have Ashiok. Purse. Maybe blot out. Probably over go for the throat. It's not as efficient. And Bitter Triumph also probably not necessary. Run it like that. Pathway. So we get the Thoughtseize. Unless you have a... Maybe I should have Tiny Bones this turn. Take Prankster. Say go. So my next turn, I think I'm going to Tiny Bones plus Thoughtseize. I wonder if we want to get rid of the Treasure Cruise. If I had to guess here. I mean, if he wastes his axe on my Magda, that's fine. Puts on a red. Play Tiny Bones joins up. Target you. Thoughtseize. Get rid of a Treasure Cruise. Shocks himself. Shredder leaving up a axe. Magda. Target you. You're going to waste your axes? Yeah, that's a huge downside of axe right here. Pitching both axes just to kill one dude. Pass the turn. Land hits me. So Flint is a pretty good drop right here. Sakistan, probably not necessary. For as in a 2/1/1's not really relevant. Pass. Watch him. Yep, scoops it up. 1-0. Let's get into the next. What Crypt? Tiny Bones. Target you. Pass. Deserve a swamp. Okay. Swamp. Tiny Bones. Is this the mirror that nobody wanted? Push that. Takanuma. Thoughtseize. Take Gissa. Sego. Tap land. So I think I play Laugh. Jasper. Target you. Sego. There's a swamp and passes. Play Vial. Target you. Shove. Sego. Another swamp. This ritual only kills my Vial. Oh, I guess it also kills my... Yeah, my Tiny Bone joins up. Okay. Passes. Gutter Bones. Play Gutter Bones. Breaches. Smack. Say go. Meehook Massacre. X3. That's pretty good. Put that on black, I guess they go. Tiny Bones. Snipe it. They go. All right, go ahead and Deadly Disputes. All right, Glade. Deadly Disputes again. Draws. Death Baron. Let's go ahead and snipe it. I don't care about the 3 life. Brings back Gutter Bones. Makes sense because I'll put it back in its hand, yeah. All right, what do you have? All right, nothing, I guess. Pass. A land. Okay, Tiny Bone joins up. Target you. Probably gets rid of this forest. Yep. Pass. Keep passing, I guess. We're not drawing anything of relevance. Just passes. This means he gets to hit me, put his back in hand, immediately cast it. Take it. That's 6. More 2/2s. Now he present lethal, and we scoop it up. Yeah, not much you can do about that. I guess Ashiok? Orcus, I should say. Path, maybe? Hearse? What am I cutting for these? Triumph, go for the throat. Karizev, and a Karavik? I don't like that. 5. Thoughtseize. Take Swarming, say go. Is he gonna take my Orcus? I mean, not much of a choice here. Path of Peril. Maybe it just isn't worth it. Huh, that's not a terrible top deck. I get to play it, at least. Minor. Shaper Sanctuary. Take the fear. Hit ya, say go. I can care less about Thoughtseize. Anything, actually, I don't mind the fact that he's taking 2 damage for that. Hits me, take it. Vatmir. Vadmir. Shove in there. Say go. Take it. Tiny Bones joins up. That's not bad. That's a crime, at least. For both of them. Deadly Dispute. Hit you for 5, say go. So just plays a land? Not the end of the world. Meat Hook, of course. X3. That vaguely looks familiar. Smasher is not bad. I guess now we're drawing lands. I think it's correct at this point to turn on a Hive. Shove. Eat the Miner. Pass the turn. You have something to say about my Hive. Got game 2. Run it back. Swamp. Thoughtseize. What do you take it? Joins up. Takanuma. Thoughtseize. I guess. Shapers. Say go. This plays a land. We'll play our land. Play a Vial. Say go. Vadmir next turn's pretty interesting. We also maybe leave a push. Or not. We just play Vadmir, I guess. With Sprox. And hit you. We do need to be aware that he has Calling Ritual in a few turns. So, I don't think I'm going to commit too much more to the board because of that. Now, you could argue that I could commit Laughing Jasper, but I think it just makes the most sense to play a tap land. Push. Grow the Dork. Smack. I'm winning this game by clock already, so. Got it. 2-0. Let's get in the next. Let's play Land of Thoughts. See what we're up against. Mono green. No. Coco. Say Copter. Say go. Play land. Magda. Say go. If you draw a land, we might Tiny Bones plus go for the throat, depending on what he does. Okay. I guess I can still do that, right? I can snipe here. It creates a... Oh, it's tap treasure token. Attack. You think this Jasper's laughing at us? Hits me. I could double spell. Is that better than playing a Jasper? I think I play Jasper. Get some card advantage going. What? You have another Skyclave Appetizers over there? Don't be eyeing my Jasper. He's a rogue, even though he looks like a pirate. I don't know. I mean, he has a pirate hat looking. I don't understand why he's not a pirate. Plus, Jasper Flint just sounds like a pirate. So we'll go ahead and play Tiny Bone joins up. Make you discard. Oh, that's right, Archon. Do you offer double? No. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't offer that. Smacks me. You know he has Coco up. By Vial. Now, what possibly can he have in his deck that he can get off of this Coco? Oh, you do it before I do combat. That tells me way too much. So that means no attacks. Attack into a pack leader. Attacks in the air for 5. Now we're at 5. Target you. Get an elf. That is not helpful. Play Tiny Bones. We probably lose now. Does this gain me a life? It does not. So we drain you, ping you. Okay. I'm off. So we bring in some sweepers. Down KebbieG doesn't seem very good. Breaches also doesn't seem very good. That doesn't really affect much. He has some number of white creatures. I'd rather have that probably over what? Tiny Bones joins up. I don't like that. Quick Cliffs, they go. The Seiju Elf. Snipe it. Always push the elf. Vadmir, as they go. This Jasper's gonna be pretty sweet since I don't think he has a lot of removal other than Skyclave Appetizers. So I could play Tapland plus Vial. So if he does have Skyclave Appetizer, he's probably still going to use it. And I think I'd rather him hit my Vial or my Vadmir. So hit ya. Say go. Farmland. Looks like he might have up a Collect a Company. So we get a counter. Play Tapland. I think I attack with only the Vial. I don't want to play in too much into a Coco. Yeah. Yeah, see? Let's talk about Beast. Yeah. Pack Leader. And a Tide Taker. Interesting to see Tide Taker see some play. Do you attack with a Beast? Alright, get some counters. Get some card advantage. You know, play a Pack Leader. Why not? Put that on red. And pass the turn. We could always stock sand to get surprise blockers, but that might not be necessary. Looks like he's deciding to pay into the Werewolf Pack Leader. But he does not get in with the offer a trade. I mean, yeah, you could pay into it and get me for 2, but stock a sand cycle. Attempt to get some more cards. But Tide Taker. And Archon. That's a nice flying attacker for next turn. Pass. Got game 2. Is this deck just good? Run it back. Paper Sanctuary. Play Ridge, they go. Brushland Elf. Passes. Oh, Love Struck Beast. Make it 1/1. So we'll go ahead and push the Elf. Maybe it's not worth it. We'll play a tap Blood Crypt. And pass. Archon. Smacks. Play Vial Smasher. Say go. So I think it's best at this point to make sure that I make it where he can't use any additional spells. Yeah, it hits me. So now I can capitalize first off of not being the double spell rule. Get rid of the Archon. Maybe I should have waited to play this land until after Archon was actually dealt with, but Thoughtseize. I guess take Skyclave Appetizers. Pass the turn. Archon again. Probably shoves in there for 5. Take it. Kill Lovestruck Beast. This is super annoying. Classic Angel sideboard tech. Hitcha. I'm fine with trading with the Archon as I go. I want to be able to maybe pitch this to my Bitter Triumph. Tap land. Attacks. Take it. Kill the Archon. He does not have enough to do a Coco, but he can a Ganju. Duly noted. Tap land. I'm gonna say pass. Because I want to force him, I think, to use this on his turn. Oh, naturally has a Skyclave Appetizers. Sure. And Tithe. Alright, we're at 6. We draw lands. We're at 1. That's not exactly lethal, right? Yeah, we're at 1. Now we're dead. Okay, 2 and 1. Let's get into the next. Blood Crypt. Tiny Bones joins up. Hit ya. Now, the real question here is what's better turn 2 play? I think it's Magda. Because, I mean, if he kills it, whatever, but I guess especially if I draw 3 of them. Play Magda, say go. Make a treasure. Alright, so this must be Insidious Roots. Cauldron. Vadmir. Target you. Commit some crimes. Shove in there, say go. Eats up his own dude, I guess, to pump it. Snipe the shaman. Plays a Marsh. Priest. That's one of his better cards. And a Stitcher Supplier. So a really good blocker for him. So we play a Den. So I think I have to play Magda. Keep the old one. Target you. Get some crimes going. So he can pump. So I just tag a Vadmir. So blocks. Get rid of roots. That's not bad. Pass. Gets rid of the shaman. It's a counter. Supplier. Okay. Still feels like a whiff to me. Gets back a Scrounger. You make me sack? I mean, I have an extra Magda, so I'm not really worried. Okay. I mean, that's an easy sack. Gets back the Scrounger. Play Magda. Make some treasure. Sack the treasures. Go to combat. Hit you for 9. Pass the turn. Okay, he's a shaman. It's a counter on a Scrounger. I mean, he can make me sack. What is that doing? Gets him right back. I sack a Magda. Okay, Deathrite Shaman. So you sack the Miner plus a Deathrite Shaman or a Magda. You attack for 4 plus 2 points of damage here. Gets immediately back the Miners. Can you kill either one of my threats? Or play a creature like a block? That creature can't block. But this Tiny Bones joins up. No, if I draw any creature, I win, legendary-wise. Four counters, so I guess that's Menace Lifelink. So that should work, actually. So he should be dead. So we play Breaches. And that should be lethal. Because he gets Menace. You only have one blocker. Shove in there. Unless he has a priest. Alright, got it. This matchup, probably Path, Ashiok, maybe the Prince, and a Hearse. What are we going down? Probably KebbieG. How many creatures? 20 and 20. So probably want to trim back on 2 of each. 2 Breaches. Go for the throat. Run it like that. So a Supplier. We play a land. Joins up. Target you. They go. So now we get to play Magda and Jasper on curve, which is pretty nice. Priest, Max, sure. So we play Cliffs, Magda. Target you. Pass the turn. Supplier. Are you gonna sack your 2 suppliers? That's fine with me. Haywire Might. He really needs a root. But, okay. Path to Peril is interesting. Let's go ahead and play it. Pass the turn. Now, we do got to keep in mind there is infinite combos with this Moss. Root, split the dog, and this skeleton. So, gets rid of a Might. More lands, not necessary. Target you. Play tap land and say go. Scrounger makes a 1/2 plant. Gets the moss on top, sure. And makes 2 plants. 3 plants in total. Another moss. Target you. Alright, I guess we play. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my treasure. I don't think I need it anymore. And I want to play the hive. Pass the turn. Forsaken Miner. Okay. Deathrite. Attacks in there with Scrounger. Target you. I think I have to get rid of the Shaman. That is Supplier. Bring, say go. Stitcher Supplier. And a Scrounger. Okay, should be able to get a few more triggers off his roots this turn. There's the Scrounger. So that should be 2 separate triggers there. So now you can start attacking with the big one. We block here. Here. I don't think I want to. That's fine, actually. Block like that. So we're at 7. We have to mill some cards. And my turn. Pick your poison's kind of interesting. So we will say sack enchantment. Play land. Turn on a hive. Shove in there. Miner. Is that it? Yes. Take out a miner in there. You could like double block this, take it out, but pass. So this has to block here. Yeah, I'm dead. Run it back. Tap land on black, they go. Tap land, that's good. Then on red, Vile, they go. He's much more aggressive than Magda, so it works out quite well. Deathrite Shaman. Fatal pushes. Okay. Then on black, so I have a fatal push. Play Magda. Snipe the Shaman. Say go. Priest. Perfect. Get rid of that. Play a Tiny Bones. Joins up. Target you. Smack. Say go. If I draw another land, I could play this Prince. Smack. 2 mana. I can't do the other mode. Pass. Drew a Roots. That's really strong. Thoughtseize. Target you. Tyvar. And make a dragon. Hit ya. Say go. I get he can pick your poison like my dragon, but that's just semantics, I think. Yeah, go ahead. So now you play a land. Play the Prince. Target you. I guess do that. Hit ya. Say go. We have lethal next turn. The pick your poison does get rid of the Prince. But then he's, like I said, he's down to almost nothing in hand. Den. Hit ya. Say go. There's the Marsh. Skeleton. So I'm doing 3 next turn. Assuming, I guess, he takes out my Den. Let's go ahead and pay 2. Target you. Return. They gain haste. Bring back Vial. Target you. Shove. Now you have to block Vial. Take it down to 1. Say go. That's not a bad turn. Prince. What? Prince for the win. 3-1. Let's get into the wrap up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? We went 3-1 with the deck. I did make some slight modifications. I did realize I had 3 mountains and 3 swamps. Not necessary. I went ahead and I added 1 spring since I had that in my collection, 2 hives and a den. So that way I actually have utility lands more. So, and it did pay off in some games. So, like, actually, Orcus actually really performed quite well in that last match. Took the game. So I actually like this card overall. Like, he does bring back a potential outlaw to do some more sprocs, get more outlaw or crimes triggers with Tiny Bones joins up. So he's actually not a bad top end for this deck as a legendary creature as that goes. Otherwise, the sideboard, I think I have a lot of the matchups covered. And main board wise, KebbieG's the only one we didn't really get to see being utilized in this deck. I'm not even sure if it's necessarily worth it. We do have a decent amount of target removal though, so maybe it's actually decent. I mean, most of our stuff is black, creature-wise too. If I had more Tiny Bones, I would play probably 3 copies of it. It's just the best 1-drop you could be doing in the deck. Carry Zev was just a filler card. If you want to swap that for Tiny Bones, go ahead and do that. Probably also a KebbieG if you really want the third Tiny Bones. Vadmir was pretty solid. Originally, it was not in the list. I added Vadmir because I believe Tiny Bones wasn't in my collection, other than 1. So, but if you have any considerations at all for Rakdos Outlaws for Pioneer, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out that door. And until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.